Hi guys, in today's tutorial I would like to show you how you can make your own 3D chart app. This one is resizable, you can also rotate the chart and you are also able to generate new surfaces. I would like to show you how you can make this work from the beginning. So I'm going to close this project. I'm using Jzy3d API. So you can click clone or download the zip. I'm using Intellij IDE community version, which is free. And just recently there was a new JDK version 13 released. So before download you need to accept license agreement and then you will be able to download it. And also we are going to use JavaFX 14. So you can scroll down, click getting started and link right here just goes to download page, and when you scroll down here's JavaFX for Windows SDK version, so you can download this one. After you download JDK and JavaFX, then you will be able to create new project. We are going to create new Maven project. You should see here project SDK. If you don't, you need to look for the path of the JDK 13, then you can click OK. And we are going to create this project from archetype, and we are going to create our own archetype, but we are going to follow this tutorial. So you can click add archetype, and for group IDE, here it is. We are going to copy paste this, or you can type it in. I'm just lazy now. And for artifact ID, just copy paste this one, and the version was 0.0.1. So 0.0.1. Okay. So you need to click to Maven, SDK 13, create archetypes, and JavaFX Maven archetypes. We just created this one. For group ID, you need to type in like com.yourname, and for artifact ID, just your project name, tutorial 3D chart, click next, and we need to edit artifact ID. So in this tutorial we are going to use JavaFX archetype simple, and this one is for XML layouts for app, but we are going to use this simple one where you can create your own layout in pure Java. And also we need to add JavaFX version. So JavaFX version, and we are using 13. Okay, it's all set up and done. This project name is also okay, and I highly recommend you to enable auto import. It's going to download all the dependencies and repositories. Whatever you type in, it does it automatically. Now, when we have successfully generated our Maven project, we still need to add configuration to run class file. But this IDE doesn't know which one. But by default, we have this app class generated. which contains public static main function. That's why it is marked like this. And easiest way how to configure this project is to right click and click on run app.main. As you can see, the configuration has been added and we have some simple JavaFX application. Okay, so now I'm going to Maven file. As you can see, we have some default properties, dependencies, and build. But we need to add repositories. These are for external libraries. So I'm going to copy paste this. You can put it anywhere. Okay, and we are going to use this release dependency. So we can put it inside these dependencies. Okay, as you can see, it was downloading all the dependencies from these repositories. So now we can continue, and just a while ago we have downloaded this Jzy3d API, so we can extract it. Okay, it's done, and we are going to use this JavaFX Java3d, and we are going to open this one, and except this one we are going to copy paste all of this code. Okay, and we can go to this Java file and paste it in here. Of course, we are going to have these errors, but we also need to rename this class as app. Okay, and of course we need some extra Java files for this. This IDE shows us what to do. It gives us some advices, so it can solve lots of problems, but we need to import this one. And if you noticed, probably not, we had this like few repositories above this one, so we can copy and paste it in here. I guess we are going to need to go a little bit up, yeah, and we need to copy this because we need to have this path, so we need to put here this package, we need to paste it. Okay, and it should look like this. We don't need these ones, so we can delete it. I guess delete would be okay. Okay, so now it looks so far so good. Let's try if it's able to run it. Yeah, and we need to still import these things. Okay, also required. Requires also this one. And we need to download these libraries too. Okay, let's try to resolve this one. Probably new JavaFX has moved this swing class, but we can download it as a jar. Let's remove these dots with spaces, jar, and there are jar download pages where you can download libraries which you want. And let's download this one. Let's open it, and I have my folder for these libraries. You can place it wherever you want. I used to place it in the documents and libraries. You can extract them in here. I have them in here, and we need to add them, and you should remember your own path for these jar files, and we need to add them into this project. So click File, Project Structure, Java, and we can look for it, and we are missing, I guess, this swing. That should be enough. Okay, apply, okay. And now we can resolve this. We can add requires, and now it's fine. And to solve this last piece of puzzle, we need to check the latest version of this Jzy3d API. So we are using a release version, so we can copy this URL. We can go here and check the latest version API, and the latest is 1.0.2. So we can change this one. Okay, it's been downloaded and everything seems to be resolved. So we'll try to run it. Okay, now it finally works. As you can see, it's resizable, and this is basically the demo. And now I would like to show you how you can add there your own buttons and how you can modify this demo to make your own program. So this is going to be the next step. Okay, even if it works, I still notice that here's some problem. So let's look for it. It seems to be up here. So let's add requires this one. Now it seems to be okay. Let's add some button. JavaFX scene, okay. btn generate. Let's add it in here. btn generate. Create new button. We can call it generate. btn generate. Set layout x. Let's say 50. btn generate. Set layout y 50. And we can add the listener, set on action event, and you can either put here some name of the function or place these curly brackets, which acts like a function without a head, just the body of the function. So now we are able to do something when we click on the button. We also need to add this button onto the pane, so I'm going to copy paste this, and as an argument we're going to pass this button. Okay, and we also need to change this stack pane into regular pane. Press import plus, and now we should have this one unused, so we can delete this one import. Now I can add there some variables to generate a random surface. So let's say double A and B. In the beginning, we can generate some random numbers. A is equal to math.random, and B is the same. And when we click, we can also generate these new numbers. We can do the same thing. And when this even happens, we can remove our objects. So let's do this. Except add, we're going to remove it, and also we are going to remove button, okay, and we need to put this just above this in here. Okay, now it should be fine, and we also need to move out of this function this image view. Copy it here. Okay, image view can be this one. We also can move this one chart. Okay, now we have this removed, and the last step will be to add them again, but in between we are going to generate a new surface. In order to do that, we need to copy paste these lines, but I think we are going to need to move this also out of this function, this JavaFX factory. So let's copy paste this, and let's move this out of this function. Okay, and this function basically generates this surface, and it uses a mapper to generate surface based on a function. So if we want, we can edit this. We can put here, let's say A. Here we can put our B constant, our variable. And this should be fine. If you want, you can change the range. Oh, and this function generates the surface. And if you want, you can use a different builder. Here you have a different arguments in these functions. And if you want to use some data points, you can create list of coordinates, and you can pass here your argument as the list of some data points in 3D space. But we are just going to use this one, and this should work just fine. Okay, we can generate the surface. But now, as you can see, it's not resizable, so we need to add there some listeners. We also need to add this add scene size listener. So let's put it in here. Of course, we need to move this scene above. And I would like to show you that this won't be changed. If there's a listener, it needs to adapt the size to the window. As you can see, this is quite zoomed in. Now it's fine, but when we generate it, it's always small. So to fix this issue, we can go here, and this function changes the size of that chart. So we can add here our custom function, and it can be public, and we can name it as reset size. So we can call it now like reset size, and it wants a scene, it wants a chart. Okay. So now it should run well. If I'm gonna run it, we can rotate it. When we resize it, it changes the size properly. And now, because of we have added this reset size function, which is our custom, it's going to generate this new chart with proper size. But the orientation is changed. Keep that in mind, because we are generating new chart. So that's all for this tutorial. Thank you. Bye.